So has there been reports of bodies found in Freetown at all?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and we don't know what they're tied to. Could just be murder victims. So.
Why are there gunshots?
You know, our mind's gonna start playing tricks on us out here.
Those are the people's lights.
That's coming from this way.
No, it's not. It was behind us.
Oh, as you guys can see right now, we are getting into the Bridgewater Triangle again, but this time at Freetown State Forest. Now, Freetown State Forest is really dark and evil. It's like the evil side to the good side of Hockomock Swamp. Think of Bridgewater Triangle as a state, and think of cities within that. So we did the city, which is Hockomock Swamp, and now we're in the next city over within the state, and that's called Freetown State Forest. And pretty much what this place is known for is the dark and satanic rituals that happened here. And you can look this up anywhere. It's all online. Crazy dark stuff has happened here. I have a bunker that we're trying to find right now as we speak that had literally child sacrifices, child molestation. People were doing rituals inside this bunker. Now this bunker has already been collapsed. Like the city or something collapsed it after what happened. But in the 1980s, so much satanic cults and stuff was happening here. And to this day, right now, the one thing we should be worried about is not puckwudgies, not Bigfoot, not Mothman, but in fact, people lurking in the forest here because they found bodies dumped here. They've been, to this day, even the Conjuring House owner Corey have found a goat that's been sacrificed here. Some of my people who we've interviewed, you know, they found like satanic statues, idols. There's still a group here doing rituals and forest stuff. I don't know what kind of forest satanic ritual stuff they're doing here, but it is still happening. So we're gonna go meet Aaron again, but we're also gonna meet another guy who is Jeff Belanger, and they're both, or him, that's gonna tell us more about the forest so we can get an idea of it, and they're gonna show us the hot spots and the places that we need to go to tonight. I have something in the back seat that is dark, and you guys might judge me for it. And it is definitely strange. I'm not telling you what it is yet until we're filming with it. All right, we are here now. I don't know, this is it. Like, this is it. I don't know where to go. Like, look at this thing. It's just like entrances and entrances inside. Which one do you think they're in? You think it's that side or this side?
I don't know, man. I like the look of this side. Just, you know, there's more to it a little bit.
Yeah, it looks more like spookier. I mean, we are. Oh, someone's coming off this road right now, down here. Oh, maybe this is the people. I didn't even tell them we were here yet, but I did. They have an idea. I'm gonna tell them right now we're here. We are here. So they're in the forest right now. Bridgewater Triangle guys, right here. If you remember from the last one, he's already in there. So we're just kind of like waiting for him to come out to meet us, because like I don't know where I'm going. But hey, I mean, we're back.
The Freetown Fall River State Forest could very possibly be the most feared. Commonly referred to as simply the Freetown State Forest, the area is a 10,000-acre state preserve located within the lower right-hand portion of the Bridgewater Triangle. The forest has a long history of reported paranormal activity, including a series of ghostly hauntings and unexplained creature sightings. But unlike other locations within the Bridgewater Triangle, the Freetown State Forest has seen a disproportionate amount of criminal activity.
I swear, man, There's something about these woods, like, you know?
No, it is, because like we're driving up here and it just feels darker than even Hockomock.
Yeah.
And then knowing the history and everything about it, I'm like, dude, it's kind of weird out here for sure.
If you're in Providence or you're in Boston, this is where you dump a body.
Seriously, right?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. We're just trying to find this bunker. So unless we can all hop back in your car and we're gonna search for it.
We just went an hour through the woods.
And
it's hunting season.
Now we have kind of a better idea, I think.
I mean, I have a lot of lights in case, but it's up to you guys.
We want to wind up like in this vicinity. That's what we want.
Okay.
It's somewhere in the back corner of that guy's. Yeah. So we're here, right? We're standing here. It's somewhere in near that stream up here that's on this property.
Right.
All right, so this is going good so far. We're looking for the bunker, and we also don't know where the free rock is or this other place, and it's gonna be dark by the time we even get to those, and so we don't know what we're investigating. We're just going with it. And you heard Jeff. He said this is the place where you dump the bodies, and it's really true. This place, you've seen by the drone shots, it goes super. I don't know how much acres is here, but it is enough to get completely lost. All right, so we're here with Jeff. Aaron's with us as well, but we're gonna talk to Jeff and hear his point of view on Freetown State Forest and what he knows on it as we're walking to try to find this bunker, because sun's gonna drop soon and we don't know what's out there. But yeah, can you tell me how many acres and you know, the history and everything about this place?
So it's 5,000 acres. It's huge.
Right.
It's absolutely massive. And it's been a preserve for more than a century now, but like it's been forever wild. And there's a call to the woods, if you think about it, right?
Yeah.
There's I love the woods. I hike, I climb mountains, and so to me it's a very natural place, but it's also a place to go when you don't want to be seen. And so people have come in here for years and they've dumped bodies. There's been cult rituals in here, all kinds of terrible stuff. And the thing about that is that once something bad happens, there's an energy to that. Other stuff gets drawn to it. And the example I like to give is, you know, the #1 place in the United States to take your own life?
No.
It's Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. More suicides there than anywhere else. And the reason is someone did it, and then someone else did it. And suddenly it became a thing. Like, you didn't have to believe in anything paranormal or otherwise, but like it became a thing. And so as soon as like one body's found here and then another body's found here, suddenly this is the place where you do it.
During the 1970s, 80s, and 90s, rumors of a satanic cult operating within the forest spread fear throughout the local community. Evidence of gruesome animal sacrifices substantiated the rumors and prompted local law enforcement officials to launch investigations into the strange activity. Retired Freetown Police Lieutenant Detective Alan Alves spent much of his career researching the activity of satanic cults in the region and was responsible for the investigations concerning the slaughtered animals. During his many years of investigating cult activity, Alves has seen many strange and disturbing things.
The bunker we're going to, back in the 1980s, there's been like a lot of like cults and rituals and things that was happening. Can you tell me like more about that?
Yeah, it was like 1989. This hunter found this like bunker that was carved into a hill, and there was a tarp on it. And the only reason he found it is because, I mean, you'd walk right by it. You had to be looking just the right way. And inside they found dolls with like the eyes cut out. They found, you know, a paraphernalia,
right?
All kinds of weird things, little chairs, restraints, and children's clothes. Yeah. So Alan Alves was brought in, who's a police officer who specializes in cults, and they found all this weird stuff, but couldn't connect it to anything. So it's one thing to find all this bad stuff and know that something horrible probably happened here,
Right.
but without a witness, without a complaint, without a body, what can you do with it?
Nothing.
Nothing. So it's just one of those things that those of us that pay attention to the Bridgewater Triangle think about. Carl Drew, who was a self-proclaimed Satanist, referred to himself as Satan, had a shack out here in these woods, and that's where they definitely performed some kind of satanic rituals. Now, he was also a pimp, right? I mean, a literal pimp, and he had prostitutes, and so was he using Satanism to control them? The other thing too that's so hard for us to understand today is that we're so used to the internet. Every weird idea you have, someone else out there has it too, and you can find them online. Back then, people who didn't belong, like, they just sort of found each other organically, and that's how cults were formed, right? I mean, it was just people got together, and so poor, broken people, prostitutes, pimps, drug addicts, got together in Fall River. And then he had this shack out in the woods where who knows what took place, right?
Yeah.
Just scary stuff.
So has there been reports of bodies found in Freetown at all?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
and we don't know what they're tied to. Could just be murder victims. I mean, there's
Right.
been plenty of...
And some of them I heard are even unreported.
You could find one out there today.
I know.
Like, who
Yeah.
knows, right?
Yeah,
But
no,
yeah,
it's
no,
true.
I mean, there's been bodies found wrapped in carpets.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. If you were up to no good in Providence or Fall River or, New
Right.
Bedford, anywhere down this way, you need a place to get rid of the body. And, you can
Right.
drive out here, you can walk a couple hundred yards in the woods, and what are the chances someone's going to find it?
Exactly. The other aspect is the paranormal aspect and the history on that. So do you think there's puckwudgies here or Bigfoot or anything? Like, what's your thought on that?
So this land has been untouched forever, right? I mean, this was
Right.
Native American
And
land.
was the King Philip's War also done in here too?
Part of it, sure.
Right.
Yeah, this was all King Philip's War
Okay,
area.
so that was still doing.
Yeah, so all the Native American lore, puckwudgies, Bigfoot sightings, whatever. I mean,
It's all done here too.
It's all in here. It's all in the Bridgewater Triangle.
There's definitely some stuff going on here, 1,000%.
So here's something else to consider, right? So in the 80s, there was the Satanic Panic, right?
Right.
And the Satanic Panic was everybody got crazy. Like people playing Dungeons and Dragons. There's heavy metal music, and so some people, for some people, it was just sort of an identity. It wasn't necessarily like a belief system, but for others, like they really believed in it. And once you believe in it, it's a thing, right? Like tell someone who's sacrificed to Satan that there's no Satan. Doesn't matter. They were still killed, right?
True.
And so people think they're doing this for power. The burial grounds nearby here, right? Some kids. This was 1991, right? They broke into a crypt. They cut the head off a corpse and took it out of there. Two teenagers, a 15 and a 16-year-old.
That's odd.
Like
And
that just happened in 1991, and so they found the skull in the nearby woods. Eventually, the two kids were arrested for it. Alan Alves, the cult expert, we can't say that was cult activity,
Right.
But who cuts the head off a corpse?
At that age too. I'm not doing that at 15.
No, we were talking like 15, 16. I did some weird stuff. We would
Yeah.
like sneak through cemeteries at midnight or whatever.
same.
Wouldn't even occur to me to like crack open a crypt and like desecrate a
Yeah.
body. Like that's a whole other level.
Yeah.
We're at the Freetown Cemetery, right off of South Main Street here in Assonet, where this mausoleum behind me was broken into, and juveniles actually stole the head out of here.
They broke into the mausoleum and broke into the crypt. They removed the body from the crypt, body of a female, and they cut the head off. They removed it and put it in the car, but as they were driving away, the smell was so bad that they ended up hiding it in the bushes. We ended up arresting 3 juveniles that were involved in that break-in, and they told them they were using it to get into a satanic cult.
When they were caught, the story that one of them told was that they believed that they could gain power by drinking from the skull.
So one thing I was hoping maybe you can help me with is like trying to find some hot spots that I can kind of look and go to and investigate. So one of them would be maybe this one I would come back at night for, or maybe like there's like a ledge that people like to sit on a rock. I don't know if you know where that is.
Summit Ledge, yeah.
Okay, or just kind of show me like some ideas that you think you could take me to.
Sure.
Bell Rock, off of Bell Rock Road.
Okay.
Which is also where they found a homeless drifter shot to death back in 2002, I think.
Wow, all right. Well, maybe, okay, we can attempt to find this, and then maybe if we're also here, we can drive to that.
Little trailblazing, but we'll figure it out.
And what's good is like if we found it, at least I can pin it on my map in GPS so I can come back later. Dark or not, I'll know where it is with Google Satellite. Yeah, we're looking for one thing that could be, miles and miles of forest. We might not find it, but it's a try. I mean, it looks like we're on some old path. Can't believe right now we're literally looking for a satanic bunker in the forest. That's what we're doing. That's our life right now. But you can see there was a path.
Many locations in and around the Freetown State Forest have long been associated with alleged satanic activity. 2 sites in particular have captured the imaginations of local residents, swirling with rumors of child rape, animal sacrifice, and even ritualistic murder were a hidden underground bunker and a remote makeshift hut.
A hunter who was walking through the woods discovered an underground bunker. And what this was basically built into a hill. There was an underground lair. It was then covered with a blue tarp and then of course all the stuff that you would naturally find in the forest. So unless you approached it from the right angle, you wouldn't be able to tell that there was anything there at all.
If you went to the one side, it was dropped down and you could go inside, and it had some disturbing things in it. There's some dolls with heads cut off, and then a little tiny chair that a 2-year-old would sit in, and looked like they chopped it out of a tree. Had some bindings there and so forth.
It was very clear that whatever was working there was kind of connecting some kind of child abuse and perhaps child abduction with some kind of occult twist to it.
There wasn't anything of any evidentiary material there where we could trace back to any individual or group.
It's very dense here. Wow, if we came here during like summer, it'd be so overgrown.
Yep. Is that it's got to be away enough that it's hidden, but it also has to be accessible enough.
Correct.
That you can get to it.
So what Jeff said is like, it's like it has to be somewhat accessible. So, and what he brought up, I didn't get it, I wasn't recording it, but he was saying like, probably or maybe wherever the bunker was, that secret bunker, it was next to a property line or a road, somewhat accessible. So maybe the owner of the property or land had something to also do with it or knew about it. That's what he was thinking. It makes great sense too.
We are out here.
I mean, Jesus Christ, there's pine trees everywhere. I hear one bird.
Quiet. It's pretty quiet for being in the middle of the forest.
Satanism just calls to some people because it's a dark calling, and so whether they started listening to certain music or getting involved in drugs or reading certain books, it just kind of took them down a dark path, and then that dark path led them here.
No, we definitely just circled.
We circled.
We just went to a circle.
No way.
Yes, we did. I remember being right here. Because I remember seeing this.
We're real close to that guy's farm property.
No, dude, I remember.
We just circled.
No, we did, because right down there's a stream where we just
We need
were.
to go that way.
No, we need to go.
This is pointing the wrong way.
We need to go behind us. Oh, like whatever. We need to go.
We need to go
this way.
Yeah.
As you can see, the sun is coming down. We had no luck finding it right now. We're gonna continue this investigation and keep going to some spots, whether we're roaming the forest completely alone with just me and Tyler at night or not, but we're gonna keep going. I don't care what happens, we're going all in. So what can you tell me about the cemetery part and more about like there's a ledge I wanna go to. It's like people sit on it. I don't know if you can tell me. Yeah, if you can tell me more about those two, that would be great.
So the cemetery is the Sonnet burying ground, and back in, I think it was 1991, 2 teenagers, 15 and 16, broke into a crypt, pulled a body down, decapitated it, and stole the head. And the skull was eventually found in the nearby woods, and the 2 kids were arrested for it.
Okay.
The Sonnet ledge, there's a story about the ledge about it's one of these like star-crossed lovers stories where, and you're right there on the Wampanoag Reservation. It's right at the edge. And so the story is that there was a maiden who fell in love with an Englishman, and they couldn't be together, and so she leaped to her death from this ledge.
Yeah.
The only problem with that story is that the ledge wasn't really there until the 1800s when it was built as a stone quarry, and they pulled granite out of there and things like that.
Right, so it's more of a debunked kind of.
Well, that doesn't mean there's not something to it, right? Because this is a hotspot for all kinds of weird activity. And when you go to the top, there's all kinds of graffiti. I mean, I've seen, I don't know if it's still there, but I mean, years ago, someone spray painted like "jump here," and kids have jumped from this. You can find YouTube videos where in the summer they'll jump. Totally dangerous. If you jump too shallow, you're dead.
Right.
But it's a long way down. It's this ledge, and people have come up there to hang out, to dangle their feet off of. I mean, who knows how they're feeling? And I think sometimes like the emotions you bring to a place almost get infused in it.
Right, almost like manifesting.
Well, it's just like it gets this air of whatever you bring to it. So if it's a happy place, then
True.
there's that. Then it's
True.
You go to an amusement park and it's generally a happy vibe,
Right.
You go to a place where people are sad and drinking and contemplating things, that sort of hangs over it too. And so that ledge has got even though you can sort of debunk the backstory, that doesn't mean that those stories didn't play out, where there were people that were in love with each other that weren't supposed to because they're from completely different cultures, and that they did sometimes end in suicide. But that ledge is there It's pretty, it's photogenic, it's like off on its own, that pond right below it. And then there's often people hanging out up there. I talked to a buddy of mine once who used to hang out up there when he was in high school. And he said one time he was going up there and they were just gonna like drink some beer or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, he sees a woman standing right at the edge and he's just like, oh, hey guys, we're not alone, which is not unusual. Right. And then he turns around and she's gone.
All right.
And then he goes to the edge and he's like, there's no splash. But there was someone standing right there, and then they weren't there. So that story persists, whether she was Native American or whether someone in the 1960s overdosed or something. I don't know.
Right. What is the story about? The lady story?
Well, the Lady of the Ledge is like it's just a
girl that by
it's a
the
legend.
edge?
Well,
Right.
a Native American girl in the 1700s that wasn't supposed to be in love with an Englishman.
Oh, okay.
And so she jumped to her death, but that cliff wouldn't have been there in the 1700s or 1600s.
Right.
So,
okay.
So that's the part we can debunk, but that doesn't mean
There was something else going on right there about that story.
right.
Similar.
And we just sort of put that
Right.
that mask
That's
on.
interesting.
It. Yeah. So the backstory doesn't hold up, but that doesn't mean people haven't
Right.
had ghost sightings there. And
Oh my God! It's the Bridgewater Triangle still.
yeah,
so
there's
of
that
course.
too. Right. And there's
yeah.
that.
Yeah, exactly. That the big one.
Right. Yeah.
All right, guys. So a big thanks to Jeff and Aaron. But before we go, Jeff,
Where can they see your social media and what you do?
Yeah, so that's my name. JeffBelanger.com is my website. Exploring Legends on Facebook and Instagram, or the Jeff Belanger on Twitter.
And you have a podcast?
Yeah, the podcast is New England Legends, and you can get it wherever you listen to podcasts.
Yeah, this is it. I mean, Aaron just left. I didn't get him because I was finishing up the interview with Jeff, but
Yeah.
it's literally going to be just us here. I mean, fuck.
Dude, it's gonna be interesting. I mean,
we didn't find the bunker yet. Who knows? But there's just so much here we have to still see. We have the pins to these places that we're gonna go to now that Jeff just gave us.
Oh, yeah.
And now we're just gonna go into the investigation. Like, this is it.
it's like a Freetown scavenger hunt.
Exactly.
That's
All right, so we just got into the cemetery where the two kids decapitated the guy. I got the pin, luckily, from Jeff on the exact point where the crypt is. I mean, I'm sure we can just find it regardless driving, but we're just gonna do some stuff here, some ghost investigations, some light investigations. I'm gonna save the Estes method and everything like that till we get to the last point, which is the ledge, where all the rumors and stories of the lady, this and that goes, and sightings of everything, aliens, UFOs, Bigfoot, ghosts, all are over there. Wow, dude, there's no one here. It makes this place pretty spooky. I think that's
that
is
straight
that
ahead.
I think so. It should be a crypt though. That looks like a hut.
It does.
House. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Oh, dude. Think I should keep my lights on, like the car?
Why not?
We were gonna do a little ghost hunt here, but because the highway's right there, you can hear it. There's too much noise around us. It's not gonna work. But this wasn't a spot where I wanted to ghost hunt anyways, but I did want to just kind of show this off for video purposes on the documentary that we're filming. This is the crypt right here, where the two teenagers came in here and took out what we think was, well, Robert. It could have been Robert or Benjamin, and they were buried here in pretty much 40s and 50s. So they came in here, broke in, took the heads out. The kids got arrested. The skull was found later in the woods. It's so weird because there's so much satanic stuff going around here that, were they kind of possessed? Did someone tell them to do it? Were they taking the skull and drinking out of it? Like, no one knows. But I think it's really crazy because the history is there, it's documented, and it's real, and it really creeps us out. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go back into the forest and we're gonna look for the bunker, but as we're looking for the bunker, because we already failed once, it's not the main thing we're doing. Remember, this is the Bridgewater Triangle. We are looking for Bigfoot, Puckwudgies, Mothman, creatures, orbs of light, anything you can name, ghosts is in this forest. So while we're gonna go back and attempt to find this bunker, we're gonna get deep into the woods. And as we're looking for this bunker, we're also looking for everything else. I might take out what's in this bag here. If not, we are saving it for the very last end of the video when we do an Estes method, trying to contact that lady that is near the cliffs. But also, again, we are in woods. Anything could be out there. So enough talking. We're going back in the woods. It is now pitch black. Anything could happen. All right, here, bro. I want you to stay in charge of what's in here. So you know what's in here.
I know what's in this bag.
You think the audience would ever guess what's in that bag if they tried?
There might be a 10 to 15% chance that some people might know what's in this bag.
All right, now comment below.
No cheating.
Yeah, no cheating. Let's get on with this video, guys. Let's go. We have two cameras back and forth rolling. One is night vision, but it goes really far. So if I can't see, that camera will see. Someone just was walking. It was freaking me out, actually. All right, they're gone. So one thing I want to say before we continue, I want to remind everyone, if we hear any noises, don't assume I wouldn't assume it's an animal yet. Now, this forest is also Native American, and from the last video we filmed, we were hearing stuff that could have been actual skinwalkers because of the Native American grounds that were here, the war that happened, and the tribes and everything kind of connect with the whole skinwalker stuff. Even in the West Coast, it makes sense that it could be, but it could also be Bigfoot. It could be any other creature like the Puckwudgie. So if we see any orbs of light, everyone study this footage, keep in mind, because we don't know what we're gonna see or what's gonna happen. But what we do know is there are satanic people around here, cult devil worshippers, so we have to keep an eye out for that. And yeah, there's a lot to look out for, but we have a bag of a secret item we want to do. We're ghost hunting, we're searching for anything. Let's do it. Yeah, so just so everyone is aware, what was that?
That had to have been someone's dog?
Okay. Yeah, we just heard a howl, but I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, so right now we're just going into the forest, so we're gonna hear some dogs go off way down there. We need to get deeper in here. So far, we're about 10 plus minutes in now, and we find this. Don't know if it means anything, but I figured I'd at least show you. Maybe it's just a reflector, right?
For like a target practice or something, maybe. I don't know.
Right.
That's my only guess.
Yeah. Something's over there. Could be just old furniture. We're keeping an eye out for everything and anything that's weird, just because of the idols, satanic rituals we found. What? Heard something?
Could have sworn I seen a light down that way. Could have been a reflection though.
Yeah, like what's this? I don't know.
If I could guess anything, having the idea that there are hunters out here,
yeah,
this could be to where they take a deer and skin it.
Okay, I can see that.
And they're just ready for whenever that happens.
I can see that. Yeah, that's a cool idea. All right, well, we'll keep moving. Just keep looking out. I mean, we kind of just, we can't get lost essentially only because as long as my satellite works in the GPS, we're technically okay. Bro, my thing, and I know it sounds crazy, guys, as we're trooping through these woods, was like, I worry if there are satanic people still here from 1980s, which I know there are, but if they're out right now and they see us, I just feel like they're gonna kill us.
I don't even say that, dude.
I know, but I just feel like that's what they would want to do to us. I had a tweet the other day and someone's like, yeah, you gotta watch out for the wolves that out here. I'm like, there's no wolves here at all.
There's no wolves.
But they said coyotes, but if they did see a wolf, my guess, bro, skinwalker. Literally.
If there's anything type of wolf, that is completely supernatural. There's no wolves out here.
Exactly.
We have coyotes, bobcats, fisher cats, raccoons.
Even
you
then.
can even go possums. You can do any of that. I mean, there are now a chance they've been migrating over and they've been staying over, but we have that very small chance of
1%. Oh, bear? Dude. We'll see.
You just gotta be super careful.
Yeah. I can't believe we decided to be like monster hunters now.
Yeah.
Should have just stuck with the ghost hunting like everyone else on YouTube.
Monster hunters during the winter?
I know.
What are we doing?
I know. Hey, really quick, guys, for everyone who's watching, can you please thumbs up and like and subscribe? We're working with people that's knowledgeable, that knows this field, and we're just putting a lot of effort in these videos, so it really means a lot if you could thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and check out Tyler's channel as well.
Thanks, guys.
We're all out here doing a lot, and like I said, like, Beyond the Dark goes hard. We do a lot of things first on this channel, and I just feel like we don't get the credit we deserve, so it really does mean a lot. So one thing that's good is when you see signs of these rocks, these formations, still here in the forest like this, it means there was some sort of civilization or something that happened here at one point, whether it's
50 years ago to 100, 200 years ago, 10,000 years ago, something was going on here. So it's also a good sign. So give you guys an idea, this is kind of the bunker we're looking for. This is what the bunker would look like now. Like you'll see holes down here, maybe some pieces of wood, and that's it. This is essentially what we're looking for in the forest here, while looking for anything else we hear or see out here.
Did you hear that or no? Could have been a bird, but I doubt it.
Air footsteps. Over there. Or maybe not. Thought I heard something. I didn't hear the whistle, but then I heard something in front of us. Well, either way, we're gonna go towards it, no matter what. So, I'm on GPS looking around for where Aaron and Jeff thought the bunker could be at the same time. So, we're doing 2 and 1 right now.
Why are there gunshots?
Why are there gunshots right now? Even if it was people hunting, why are they hunting at night? It's illegal. That's more than just hunting.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of bullets, guys.
Has to be 10 or over. And it just keeps going.
I know. That's really creepy.
Holy
Blasting each other like a shootout out here? I don't know. Hopefully, I don't need a gun.
Whoa, did you hear that?
Is that a whisper?
It literally sounded like an old person coughing. Did you not hear that? Or did you make...
I thought it was behind you.
I don't know where it came from. You heard that though, right?
Yeah.
It sounded like a cough.
So now we know that there are people shooting guns right now while we're out here. I think there's something over there straight ahead.
Huh?
Oh, nothing. Thought there was. So if we see the bunker, it's gonna be so invisible, almost impossible to see. So who knows if we're gonna find it. The whole video is almost about searching for a bunker, but to be honest, we don't really have an end goal while we're looking for it. We're just kind of searching the woods and hearing noises and seeing if we do find any orbs of light from the puck wedgies too. Like, surrounded deep here. It's like randomly opening up too. Remember, wow, this place is scary, man. You know, our mind's gonna start playing tricks on us out here. For 1 second, I really thought this was it, but it's just a whole tree root getting pushed over. But I definitely feel, bro, I feel close. Like, I'm like, we're right on it, but we're not. And I don't know. I don't know, this looks like it could be like, or at least once was a road, bro.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Yes. Maybe? Dude, oh, is it a river? It's like a little stream. Tell me this doesn't look like a little path.
It does.
This really does look like a path. Bro.
I can't tell you how weird that feels.
Yeah, it's true. it just feels like it would be here, dude. Like it's kind of open, we have like a clear path in a way. It just feels like this is where they would build the bunker. I mean, we are at the, nope. I was gonna say, we're at the point that we could be standing on it and not know. I mean, it could be right here. Why would this be kind of collapsed, but the rest ain't? Maybe we'll take it down here then. I'm at that point where I'm gonna start doing a session here and asking the ghosts. I'm just checking everywhere because I know it's just around here, but are we gonna find it? Who knows? Because now we're on a road again.
That is true.
This was a road. Look at a straight road. It's either this way or this way, and it's gonna be on the left or right. That's the hard part. We are really close because this is going by a pin on our satellite given from Aaron, Jeff, and Manny on the idea of where it was or where it could be. And
who's in back of you? Back that way.
Bro, that was a beep.
A beep?
You didn't hear the beep?
No.
I heard like an electronical, like beep, like from a device. Shh. Maybe it's nothing. Dude, we are... It's gonna be one of these videos, I know, we're gonna fail, we're not gonna find it. It's in an open area. I wanna go this way first and then we'll go back. But just be on the lookout for the left or right sides. This was a clear path at one point. Let's look. Bro, he just pointed out, I don't know if I have it on camera, but he says it's in a piney area. This is all pines. It's gotta be here. Just so you guys know how deep we are out here. I mean, it's ridiculous. The sad part is, explorers, everyone who's watching, we're definitely real explorers doing this. Facts. We've been doing like shit like this for like 9-8 years now at least. But the thing is, it's one of these where like I won't be able to find it even if I'm standing on the freaking thing. That's the problem. So honestly, I think we're just gonna have to do a ghost hunt and ask them to help us. Actually, they might not want to help us when they see what's in the bag.
These little dots that we're seeing, what if that was a direction for these people for a bunker, bro?
That's what I'm guessing.
You know? I mean, I have no idea what else they would mean.
Yeah, there's like little hunter markers, like a very little dot on the trees pointing straight. We've been following them. We're still going straight.
And you can only see it if the light hits it.
Right, so it's the reflecting ones, but could be something. Could mean something.
Well, if we're gonna put it into theory, right, didn't they kill people in this?
Yes.
So what if they only brought them here at night and their only way to find out where this place is, if they knew kind of where each marker was leading it up to that point, you can't see it during the daytime. There's literally no trail except for if these markers had something to do with it, going off of theory.
It's, well, yeah, it's definitely all, you know, hunches. I mean, that's for sure what we're doing. I mean, we're in a huge hunch right now, looking for a freaking bunker that's so old. That's we decided that we're gonna stop the search for the bunker because we've already been searching for it for about 3.5-4 hours. What of it? We heard a few things though that were.
Yeah. So I mean, nothing like what we heard the last time.
No.
There was nothing like that.
Yeah, hockamock.
We didn't hear any footsteps. We didn't hear too much. There could have been one possible yell out into the distance.
Yeah, a
maybe.
beep. I heard like a beep. That could have came from anything, but I heard a tapping. Screams, but could have been animals. Something I'm not going to just jump to conclusions here. We have about literally an hour walk to get out of here before we now are going to... I'm gonna keep recording if something happens, but if nothing happens, we're gonna just jump cut from here and start the mile walk into the ledge and sit up on it where the rocks are, and that's where the whole lady blah 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 thing is going on. So
Oh, dude, it's some crazy stuff.
everyone says it.
So I mean,
Everyone says there's crazy stuff at night when they go over there and something dark and evil. So we're gonna find out. As we're walking back to the car, just to head to the next stop to get to the ledge and all that other area that's crazy haunted. Even me being 45 to 50 minutes away, not really a local, but people were like that been here told me their experiences before I even believed in ghosts. So I'm thinking this is going to be a good spot. But give me a please thumbs up, comment, everything for all the work we put in trying to find this place. I mean, we're really looking for a satanic, devil worshipping cult bunker. So as you may know, we know that right through here is the start of a 1 mile walk to get to that ledge. But as we were walking, we already seen lights inside there, people. Could be anybody, could be nothing, but it's right at this entrance. So we might encounter them, but we'll just see how it goes. So just giving everyone a heads up who's watching right now. But my friends, when they came in here, including Corey from the Conjuring House, they said that they seen, well, they seen like a goat sacrificed here.
Straight ahead.
Okay. Oh, it's yeah, it's a reflector. Yeah, but no, but there are people there. Yeah. I don't know. We'll just turn our lights on and go with it.
People, this is the part that freaks me out the most.
I know, especially because we know about the rituals.
I know.
If anything, we'll just run back.
Yeah.
Yeah. But this is the gate where we seen those lights. We drove.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, like we just seen them. I don't know.
I'm spooked, man.
I know. GPS would probably go.
We follow this trail all the way.
Yeah, probably. Man, why does this place seem scarier than the other fucking place?
Huh?
Thing is, what do those other people do? Just doing the same thing we're doing? Yeah, well now it says, yeah, we just gotta walk this all the way down.
Is this the...
So, just to let you guys know, this place goes on for 5,000 acres, I think he said. Just so you know, there are paths within paths that go on forever. So, we could do an entire trilogy episode on just Freetown. Maybe a whole marathon of episodes. So give us credit because this is just a 24-hour day of filming Freetown, going through different areas and sections of this place. We're now seeing water, so we know we're definitely getting closer to that lake where the ledge would be. There it is down there.
You heard that, right?
Yep. Was that like a girl?
That was like a girl yelling.
Yep.
Which fits the freaking story. Let's just keep going. This is what we're here for.
Maybe
so.
yeah. I'll just keep your light on for a little.
The closer we get, bro.
Is that a beep? Someone's here. Someone just said yo. They're screaming.
No, dude. No.
Fuck that.
What do we do? Dude, that's way too much. Even
Wait,
if that's real people.
Maybe you should just shut your light off. Fuck this. I'll just turn around.
You want to just go?
That's definitely people right there.
Dude, I don't want to play with anything. If that, like, we got to look at a safety thing. There's way too much stuff that happens in this forest.
I know.
It's your final call, dude. But there's 100% people yelling over there.
There's people there, for sure. I'm having a hard time deciding, like, we can't, obviously, we're not going to ghost investigate whoever they are, whether it's normal people or satanic people or not.
Ghost investigation's completely out.
Facts.
So it's, do we go risk it or do we just call it and go? I mean,
what if we kind of like spy on them, no light?
yeah, dude, it's gonna be too hard. I know. When we turn the lights off, no yelling.
Yeah. I'm just curious. Your light could see it too. Let's just see what's going on.
Dude,
we know they're
what
here.
If something fucking pops out? Like this is the part that just gets me. It's people.
I know.
That's what freaks me out. And we have no protection.
I know. Let's just go to the end of the...
Yeah, I said it's your call, so let's go. Yeah. Let's just go.
Just to the road, and we're going to turn around and go. Because this is already too much. Dude, I never got to show what's in the bag.
No, I know. Obviously, I want to, but like...
Yeah, no.
We have to think about us. I ain't
messing with people here, especially after all the stories here.
No, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Dude, let me step and take this one. All right, I'm keeping recorded, but your camera's going to see more than me. Even though it's starting to die. Hang on. I have better... All right, I'm going to switch the batteries on that.
All right. Fuck, dude, what do we do? Why do we not hear anything now? You know? Shh. They're getting closer, Josh.
Are you recording?
I'm recording. You heard that though, right?
Yeah. Alright, so I have another light because that light was dying. Your light can see really well now.
Oh, you know, I know. But
so we'll just go a little closer.
I hate not using lights, dude.
I just want to see what they're doing. Like crazy shit, you know what I mean? Ritual stuff. I just want to know.
Do we use lights unless we hear them again?
Chances are they have lights. So we'll see them, they won't see us.
Alright. I haven't seen a light this whole fucking time.
I'm assuming they're near the ledge that everyone else goes to.
Are we that close?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Are you good? How do you see?
Barely.
Bro, I can't even see with this camera.
It's like, where are they?
That ass looked like someone was behind you. Fuck off. Nope, dude. What the fuck was that?
There are people in there. I can't go further.
No, dude. Like, I like to say that I don't get scared of this shit.
But after all the satanic stories and everything that's happening and like, everything we know, now I'm freaked and I don't want to go
way too many bodies found over here, dude. And like,
Why would there be people here
I know people are gonna say go further, but it's like, this isn't spiritual.
I know, it's like, yeah, we have nothing on it.
Like, if this was just ghost related, then I would say yes, let's 100% go, because that's what we do.
I know.
But this is something completely different.
I definitely agree.
I don't want to call it.
A little further.
All right, little further.
Little further.
And what the fuck was that bang?
I don't
know. You're walking on the side. Go to your left a little bit. I'm literally, the only thing I can see is through the screen.
This is the place.
It's right here?
Yeah. The ledge is up there, I think. I can't see, but I can see like where it would be. But where are the people?
I don't know.
That means when I seen lights at the beginning, it were lights and it wasn't reflectors.
No, it was 100% people.
I know this camera and yours caught it because the directional mics caught it. I heard someone shout, remember? And then the bang.
What do we do? We're at the road. Be careful, bud. You're like right there at the edge. Hey, they're at the fucking top. Those are the people's lights. There's two at least.
They see us?
I don't know.
That's the most haunted place.
I mean, I hope the lights are off. Lights are off.
The lights are off?
Let's just go.
Yeah.
Let's just go.
Let's go.
Oh, fuck.
They definitely see our lights now.
Oh, 100%. There's no way.
After hearing all those stories, and now we heard people shouting and banging up there, I don't want to be near it.
Nah. Fuck it.
Alright, we'll tell what's...
Fuck it, let's just get the fuck out of here. We'll talk. Fuck. What?
That's coming from this way.
No, it's not. It was behind us.
Oh shit! I think they're coming down.
All right, let's go. Come on.
All right. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just catching up to you. So what's happening right now is they shine their lights more high and they shouted. That's when we heard it.
Yeah.
And we ran, just so the viewers know. And I seen all the lights going, so they could be coming down now, but I don't know. We ran ahead. We ran ahead. So I don't know what's going on. So that.
No.
I think it's a good call now. Can't hear nothing now. You heard it too.
Oh yeah.
I know. I don't think the camera heard the back one because we're in a directional mic.
I don't care.
So it only faces what it hears. I don't know, like, here's the thing, that we're sitting in the car now, we got in the car and we're just like, it could have went any way. It could have been kids in there at night, or it could have been satanic devil worshippers. There's no difference. But when you go from just hearing about all the crazy stories, all the killings, all the devil worshippers, all this stuff, and then we're out there at night, that's supposed to be one of the most haunted spots in Freetown, and we hear people, what do you expect us to feel or think?
I was at that spot to where there's way too much there to chance any of that. You literally seen the lights at the top of the hill.
And there was more than two. We heard a girl scream, we heard a guy shout, yo! So it was like, shit, like, are they fighting? Are they doing something crazy? I don't know, but it was enough for me to, like, I want to get up there a little more. I wanted to show the audience, like, there were people up there. That was pretty much the reason why I want to go up there. But it was a good call that we did go. But as we're leaving, and they finally found out that we were there, at the last point, what made us run is because we heard them scream, and then I look, and I see their lights going like this.
Oh, yeah.
And I tried to turn back and show the camera, but at that point, you're running, I'm like, this.
Dude,
I just start running. And we never got to tell you guys what's in the bag. And
what's been carried around with us all night.
What he has been holding in this bag the entire time. And sadly, guys, we thought about it. We're not going to tell you. I don't know. I just think it's such a crazy, bizarre item that could be used in ghost hunts or rituals or anything that I just don't want to tell you guys yet. I'd rather wait. If you know where the bunker is, tweet us, message me, and we will go there. That's how part 3 starts. You will see what's in the bag, and then we go back to the ledge, no matter if someone's there or not. Hopefully there's no one there, and we will Well, no, I'm not going if anyone's there at night. Unless we have a group of 5 with us.
We need a full group of people.
We will go back though.
Ready.
Yep, we will go back and we will find the bunker or find a new spot with your guys' help, or if I find it first. And the next part, we go back to the ledge and actually do the ghost hunt we want to do with what's in the bag. Like this video, subscribe. Guys, check out Tyler's page too.
Thank you.
And maybe you will check out the Instagram and the Twitter where I talk on it and keep all the updates going. It's I_am_Joshio. Link in the description down below again for Twitter. But same with Instagram. It's just Exploring with Josh. All the updates, all the stories, everything is there. Check out the merch as well. Prize above. Just got to explore. Peace and thanks for watching.